The stampede that happened during a Kerala Varsity campus fest on Saturday at around 7:30 p.m. resulted in the death of 3 students, a job seeker, and left more than 60 others injured. 2 among the dead were girl students. Kerala Health Minister Veena George on Sunday said that post-mortem report of the 4 cited asphyxiation as the cause of the deaths. As per the initial findings in the autopsy, the 4 were choked to death when the crowd pushed in, she confirmed. The stampede took place ahead of singer Nikhita Gandhi's performance at an open-air auditorium at Cochin Varsity of Science and Technology, CUSAT in short. A sudden downpour had triggered the stampede. According to civic authorities and police officers, a single gate was being used for entry and exit to the open-air auditorium. The organizers were allowing entry in batches to those carrying passes. Outside the entry was a long queue of excited young people eager to barge in. Sources said while entry to the concert was restricted to pass holders, many local residents had gathered outside the auditorium. Senior police officer M.R. Ajit Kumar said the capacity of the auditorium was at least 1,000 and many seats were lying vacant at the time of the stampede. When the incident took place, the program had not started. The auditorium was not full. Organizers were checking passes and allowing entry in batches. Suddenly it started raining. People jumped the queue and jostled to get inside the auditorium. There were steps there. Some people fell and others walked over them. That's how 4 people died. This was a freak accident, the officer said. The incident should not have happened as the auditorium had sufficient capacity. This was the result of that sudden rush and push when it rained, he said. According to sources, another factor also contributed to the mishap. The organizers had reportedly announced that students of engineering would be allowed entry first. The students of other streams were restless and eagerly were waiting for their turn. When the rain started, they saw an opportunity to jump the queue and rushed in. The steps near the open-air auditorium were very steep, and this may have caused some students to lose balance as they rushed, according to reports. Municipal Councillor Pramod has said that the fact that a single gate was being used for entry and exit also contributed to the incident. Singer Nikhita Gandhi too has expressed her condolences over the tragedy. No words are possibly enough to express this profound grief. My prayers go out to the families of the students, she said in a social media post. Of late, we have been seeing such singers who render indie pop songs as well as unplugged version of Indian film songs turning out to be big crowd pullers. They dance and sing, which often push young generation music lovers into a state of frenzy and celebration. Some youngsters cross limits and even forget about the basic decorum that should be maintained in such crowded public venues. After the mishap, Ms. R. Bindu, Minister for Higher Education and Social Justice, said the Higher Education Department would issue guidelines to avert similar tragedies in future. She said the organizers were responsible for ensuring there was adequate preparedness for crowd control when such events were being hosted. Now, what is the point in saying that now? Anyway, let us hope that the government also frames strict rules to control unruly, frenzied mobs at such venues.